Continuing with the poem, Not Marble Nor the Gilded Monuments by William Shakespeare. Now the poet says, shall you pace forth your praise shall still find room even in the eyes of all posterity that wear this world out to the ending doom. So, till the judgment that yourself arise, you live in this and dwell in lovers' eyes. Now the poet says, shall you pace forth? Pace forth means to stride forward, to move forward. That means with the passage of time, you will move forward, not physically, but through my works. So the poet says that you will stride forward, you will move forward, your praise shall still find room. So even with the passage of time, people will praise you, people will appreciate you, people will admire your beauty. Then he says, even in the eyes of all posterity. Posterity means future generation. So the poet says that the coming generation, one generation that is followed by another generation, and that generation again is followed by the next generation. So in this manner, even after many generations, people will remember her through his works. So the poet says that wear this world out to the ending doom, that wear this world, that means they will carry this world. Once they are alive and after their death, they will pass on this thing to the next generation, to the ending doom. Doom is a death. So they will carry my works to the next generation, and the next generation will carry my works to the coming generation. So in this manner, even after many generations, people will remember you, people will appreciate you, people will admire and praise you. The poet further says, so till the judgment that yourself arise. That means judgment. Judgment means the last day on which it is believed that Lord Christ, he will sit on a throne and he will give judgment. That is the last day. So till the last day of this earth, people will remember you. They will not forget you. So this he makes it clear by saying, you live in this and dwell in lovers' eyes. So you live in this. This means in my rhymes, in my powerful poetry. So he says, I have immortalized you. And dwell. Dwell means to live. So the poet says that you will live, you will dwell in my works. And further he adds, lovers' eyes. So especially he says that the lovers, they will remember her. Why they will remember her? Because the lovers, they will go through the love poems. And being lovers, they will appreciate the work of the poet. And the poet has written the praise of his beloved. So the beloved will be immortalized. So we can say That the poet wants to say over here that even if you move on, you will always find a place and be remembered by the future generations. Further, the poet says, addressing his beloved, that your memory will live till the doomsday, that is the last day of God's judgment of the human race. You will live till eternity in the eyes of all the lovers through his poem. Poet says that this poetry has made you immortal and you will continue to live in this poetry in the eyes of lovers who read it. So, the poet has a very simple notion and he very beautifully depicted his thinking that even the great works of people are forgotten with the passage of time. People don't take care of the great works of the great people. With the passage of time, we see that the great structures and great monuments, they are at times uncared. People don't even remember by whom actually they were built. If there was a great king in past, people forget them. They don't remember those great and mighty kings. With the passage of time, everything is forgotten. But the poet says he has written simple rhymes in the praise of his beloved. So he says, whatever he has written for his beloved, he has made her immortal. Though physically she will die, but in the memories she always will be there in the eyes of the coming generation, in the eyes of the people, till the very last day of this earth. One generation will remember and then they will pass on to the next generation. So, in this manner, one generation will be followed by the next generation. That next generation will be followed by another generation. So, even after many generations, many years will pass by, but that time which the poet earlier referred as a sluttish one will never have any impact on her beauty, on her praise, on the poet's work. Through the poet works, the poet says that he has immortalized her beauty. This concludes the poem. Thank you.